Hi, my name is Bill Bradley. I'm an extreme endurance athlete and motivational speaker. The topic of today's video is, would you go back up the mountain? So I just recently went up to Lake Tahoe to do some training. I got some big climbs coming up. I'm climbing Mount Rainier in Washington, and then I'm going up and climbing Mount Denali in Alaska, one of the 7 summits, 20,000 feet high, the world's coldest mountain. And so I'm doing some training. Makes sense, right? I had to get in the snow, and I'm doing some climbing. I got a 25-pound pack, some snowshoes on, and I needed to do 6 hours. That was what my coach had me down for, was 6 hours on Saturday. Well, the weather was like crap on Saturday. So I headed up the mountain, and I wanted to go up 3 hours and come back. You know, I like getting away from where you start, so you're not tempted to quit. You know, once you're out there 3 hours, whatever it takes, you got to get back. And so I went up, and I was up an hour and a half, and I'm up on a trail I'm not even familiar with it. And it got really cloudy, you could barely see, and everybody was kind of turning around who I saw up in that area, and they told me the footing was dicey when you get past this point. And I go, all right, I'm gonna have to go up and down twice. So I'm gonna go an hour and a half up, come an hour and a half down, and then come back up and down. And so when I was going down though, it like started raining. It started raining, kind of rained on and off. And I was dressed for warmth, not for rain. And so I got like soaked. And as I'm coming down the mountain, I'm a pretty determined guy, but I'm having second thoughts about, you know, can I just go 3 hours today and not 6, you know, since the weather's so crappy and I'm soaked. And then on top of it, like these 2 girls are coming down, these 2 women are coming down the mountain, and they're really attractive. And they had spent the night up there, and I was kind of walking with them down, and the one girl was telling me, she says, hey, Bill, you know, we're gonna go to a hot springs after this. You know, we're gonna go sit in, doesn't that sound great? You wanna come with us to the hot springs? And as I was watching them, it started pouring again. And I was getting near the turnaround with them, and I said, hot springs or back up the mountain in the rain? Eye of the tiger, of course I said, back up the mountain. If you got big goals and dreams, you gotta go back up the mountain. And I told those women to have a great time at the hot springs. After I went back up that mountain, and it was cold, and I came back down alone right near dark, I called up that hot springs. I wanted to see if it was still open because it sounded like a great idea. And when I called up, it was closed. It had just closed. And then they said, remember, clothing is optional. And I thought to myself, damn, I hope I made the right decision by going back up that mountain. But I know right here in my soul that I did. Anyway, so go back up that mountain. And if you're interested, you can email me at epicbillbradley@gmail.com. Thank you very much.